A true bombshell in court this morning at the end of the second week of testimony in the Conrad Murray trial. We're now hearing the words of the defendant himself.
KTLA's Brandi Hitt was in court this morning as prosecutors began playing audio of the LAPD interview with the man charged in Michael Jackson's death. Brandi.
You know, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Conrad Murray's interview with police just 2 days after Michael Jackson died. This police interview took place at a hotel in Marina del Rey. We know the tape is roughly 2 hours long, and trust me, as we listened to the first 10 minutes in court before the lunch break, everyone was sitting on the edge of their seats listening to every word. In this portion, you're going to hear Dr. Murray explain how he became Michael Jackson's doctor.
This last section of time that you've been caring for him. Can you tell us how that came to be?
I was called by Mr. Jackson, assistant. His name is Amir. Brother Amir.
Yeah.
And he said Mr. Jackson wanted to speak with me. And then he mentioned that for the first time, because I hadn't seen him for a while, that they were going to be doing a concert tours in England. And Mr. Jackson would very much like me to be part of the trip.
Now, it's important to note that this police interview was with two detectives who were from the Robbery Homicide Division, and this case, still at that point, had not been ruled criminal. It was still an investigation underway. Still, Dr. Murray met with them at the hotel, and again, it is 2 hours long. I was watching the jury as they were listening to the tape, and they have a transcript that is roughly 1 inch thick. That's how much we have to go through to listen to the entire interview, and I'm sure there are a lot of juicy details inside. I'm going to head back in the courtroom and have a complete wrap-up coming up for you tonight on the KTLA News at 6 o'clock. In downtown LA, Brandi Hitt, KTLA 5 News.
I got up, went to the bathroom to release myself of the urine. And then I came back to his bedside and he wasn't breathing.
A riveting moment today as audio tape was played of Dr. Conrad Murray's interview with police after Michael Jackson died. Day 9 of the doctor's involuntary manslaughter trial. We still don't know if the late singer's personal doctor will ever be on the stand, so today it was Dr. Murray on tape. Brandi Hitt live in downtown LA with today's narrative. Brandi.
Mike, I got to tell you, everyone in the courtroom was listening to every single word that Conrad Murray said during this police interview. And if he ends up not taking the stand in his own defense, this will be the only time we'll hear him explain exactly what happened the day Michael Jackson died.
And then I gave him medication to help him sleep.
I think you said you gave him a sedative?
Yes.
What did you give him?
He took a Valium, which is that he had. He sat there. The effects of Valium are delayed. It doesn't come up immediately. And he needed to sleep, so then I gave him additional medications safely, which was the IV form of lorazepam. He was still wide awake, didn't change. He continued to complain about he cannot sleep. So I give him something called midazolam.
Did that help him relax?
No. At that time he complained that he couldn't perform. He'd have to cancel rehearsals again. He said, please give me some medicine. This is just a medicine
What
that he was familiar with.
What is the medicine?
It's called propofol.
Propofol.
I've been watching for a long enough period that I felt comfortable. But then I needed to go to the bathroom. And then I came back to his bedside and I was stunned in the sense that he wasn't breathing. I assumed that everything happened very quickly. So I started immediately to perform CPR and mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. To speak to a 911 operator would be to neglect him. I don't have that availability. I then continued CPR with my left hand, singularly, reached for my cell phone, and then called his assistant, which number I had, Brother Michael. I told him Brother Michael, you need to send security up to Mr. Jackson's room immediately. We have a problem. I love Mr. Jackson. He was my friend. And he opened up to me in different ways. And I wanted to help him.
Now, Murray said several times on that tape that he was trying to wean Michael Jackson off of propofol. There was also a big disturbance in court today while that tape was being played. You may have seen the judge get very angry. You couldn't see why. It was when Rebe Jackson, Michael Jackson's sister, had asked a deputy to escort her out. That deputy escorted her out of the courtroom through the jury box, which angered the judge. Reporting live in downtown Los Angeles, Brandi Hitt, KTLA 5 News.
All right, Brandi, thank you. And next, the doctor on trial for Michael Jackson's death. Only the words didn't come from the witness stand on this 9th day of the trial. They came from an audio tape Dr. Conrad Murray gave police. From downtown LA, Brandi Hitt has a story of how this tape transfixed the courtroom.
You know, everyone in the courtroom was listening to each word Conrad Murray said in this police interview. And if he doesn't take the stand, this will be the only time we hear him explain what happened the day Michael Jackson died.
And then I gave him medication to help him sleep.
For the first time, we are hearing what Dr. Conrad Murray told LAPD detectives 2 days after Michael Jackson died. In a taped interview played before the jury, Murray admits he gave the singer Valium, lorazepam, and midazolam to help him sleep after rehearsal.
Did that help him relax?
No. At that time, he complained that if he couldn't perform, he'd have to cancel rehearsals again. He was still wide awake. Didn't change.
That's when Jackson asked for what he called his milk, his favorite sleep agent.
This is just a medicine
What
that he was familiar with.
What is the medicine?
It's called propofol.
After Murray administered the propofol, he said Jackson finally went to sleep, so he went to the bathroom.
I came back to his bedside and I was stunned in the sense that he wasn't breathing.
He told detectives why he didn't call 911 while performing CPR and mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
To speak to a 911 operator would be to neglect him. I don't have that availability.
So he called Michael Jackson's assistant, who alerted security. Murray insists 3 days before the singer's death, he was trying to help his friend with an addiction.
I was trying to wean him off the propofol.
As this tape was playing, there was also a disturbance in court that angered the judge. Rebe Jackson asked a deputy to escort her out of the courtroom, and the deputy took her through the jury box and then out of the courtroom. We'll be hearing more of this tape on Tuesday. In downtown Los Angeles, Brandi Hitt, KTLA 5 News.